Welcome back, everyone. This morning, we want to tell you about a great organization called Project Fire Buddies. It's a national group with chapters throughout the Chicago area. The goal is to bring fun, comfort, and companionship to critically ill kids and their families. The kids are the buddies. The firefighters form real bonds with the children and their families, though, and it's not just a one-and-done relationship because they are long-lasting relationships that are built here. Joining us now to tell us more about Project Fire Buddies is Director of Community Growth, Nick Engel, right? And Fire Buddy Tom and his mom, Mandy. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks
Hello
for
to
having
you,
us.
Tom. Hi, Nick. Hi, Mandy. Nick, let me ask you this. First of all, tell me how this program started, how it works, and how you find your buddies.
Sure. So Project Fire Buddies started in 2016 in the southwest suburbs by a man named Kurt DeGroot. Unfortunately, with our jobs being firefighter paramedics, we run into the same patients, pediatric patients, a lot. And on their worst days, they call us, and we see them time and time again. So Kurt wanted to do something different for these kids, show up for them on a better day, make more good days for these kids, and that's kind of how we started. Since 2016, we've grown to 175 chapters nationwide.
Oh, wow.
We cover about 15 different states now. Since our inception, we've had about 200 Fire Buddies to be a part of the program.
So did Fire Buddies start in Oak Lawn?
It started in Oak Forest.
Okay.
So in 2016, it started in Oak Forest with Kurt DeGroot and Ryan Ballard. Oak Lawn, which is where I work,
right,
was the first expansion chapter of that.
And how long are you Tom's buddy?
I am Tom's buddy, so I'm also the chapter president of Oak Lawn. Oak Lawn actually has 10 other Fire Buddies as well.
Okay.
Tom and I have been hanging out for probably about 5 years now, I would say. Yeah, Tom's been in the program for about 5 years now.
Okay,
yeah.
And Tom told me, Tom, you're 11, right?
Yes.
So if I can do really fast math, since you were about 6 years old,
yes,
right? Mandy, can you kind of give me an idea of what you thought when Fire Buddies and Nick came into your lives and how it's enhanced Tom's life?
Yeah, so we were coming up on a rough season with his health and having more bad days and appointments and things, and it just really needed a bright spot, something for him to look forward to, something for us to look forward to. He's got 2 younger brothers, something for them to look forward to. It's hard in that cycle, and Project Fire Buddies kind of kept seeing things in social media, and I was like, he's always loved fire trucks, firemen, like this would be the great thing, because it's hard to be the mom and create all the good days, especially when you're reeling. So they've come into our lives. It's great because they help him and are supportive, and he loves knowing they're behind him, but they also care about his brothers. And so it's hard being the sibling of a kiddo with complex needs. They think we're here having fun or doing, they don't understand it. So the brothers are just as involved as Tom is, and they don't ever miss a beat with what's going on with his brothers or Tom.
Tom, real quick, what's your favorite part of being Nick's buddy?
I go out, and if they need me, I go out to save their lives, and I to really be honest, I would just say, like, hey, if I'm out there, if they need me, I'll be down the street, and I would say.
Is he kind of your friend? He's become truly your buddy.
Yes.
I love that. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. Nick, Tom, Mandy, thanks so much for joining me to talk about the Buddies program, and I hope it continues to grow because it sounds really fantastic.
Yeah, thank you so much for
having us.
We appreciate
Okay, you
it.
guys, thank you. And we'll be right back.